Hi guys, in this video I want to show you how to make Thai red curry from scratch. That means I'm gonna make the curry paste myself. The main ingredients is chicken, so this is red curry chicken, but I will also add some vegetable to make it a balanced meal. Let's get started. Here's how to do it. Get all the ingredients ready. The first item is lemongrass. The edible part of lemongrass is a bulb section which is off-white. Slice off about 1 cm from the root and also cut off the leafy shaft at the other end if still attached. Next, peel off the dry out layer and then bash with the back of the knife and then cut it into short sections. Next, dry chili. The flavor of curry depends very much on which types of chili you use. Dry red chilies are used to make red curry in most of the cases. If you can't take the heat, cut the chili into half and remove the seeds. I also suggest you soak the dry chili in hot water for about 15 minutes until it becomes soft. It makes it so much easier to blend into a paste. Next, Kaffir lime. The rind and the leaves are regularly used in most of the Thai food. Both of them has an intense citrusy aroma. I use the rind of 1 Kaffir lime in this recipe. If you don't have the lime, you can substitute it with 3 or 4 Kaffir lime leaves. Also include 2 Thai shallots in the recipe. Cut 1 or 2 coriander roots to include into the curry paste. Galangal looks like ginger, but the taste is different. In short, they cannot be used interchangeably. The flesh of galangal is harder than ginger, and the skin is thicker and cannot be eaten. You need to cut off the skin, then slice or dice the flesh into small pieces before adding to the grinder. Otherwise, the grinder will have a hard time to grind it into a paste. Put all the ingredients that we have cut and chopped into the grinder. Include the chilies that has been soaked. And there are a few more ingredients we need to add. Cloves of garlic, white peppercorns, some salt, cumin powder, coriander powder, and the special ingredients Thai shrimp paste. It is made with fresh shrimp then fermented with salt. It had a strong smell that may put off some people, but it tastes excellent once mixed with other ingredients. If you can't find it, the closest substitute I can think of is the Malaysian shrimp paste called belacan. Some vegetable oil which helps to facilitate blending. And also a few tablespoons of water. You can use the water that you use to soak the chilies. Okay, if you are not so fussy and you want to take a shorter road, you can just go to the store and get a store-bought Thai red curry paste. The quality really depends the brand that you choose, but it is important to make sure that you get something that is fresh. What I mean is to get a curry paste that is not close to the expiring date, because the flavor may have deteriorated. To make the red Thai curry is very easy. Once you get the paste ready, whether you make it from scratch or you get it from the store. I like to use Kabocha squash to make this curry because it gives you a lot of color and you don't have to peel off the skin and it thickens the curry. I also like to add some bell pepper, the red bell pepper for colors, and the long beans for the texture. I use boneless, skinless chicken thigh meat, but you can always substitute it with breast meat. Add a tablespoon of fish sauce and marinate the meat for about 1 hour before use. This is palm sugar. It is made from the sap of the palm tree. If you don't have it, just substitute it with the regular brown sugar. Now we start to prepare the curry. Add about 1/4 cups of coconut milk into the pan. Let it boil for a little while to evaporate all the liquid. What is left is the coconut oil, and we're gonna use this coconut oil to saute the curry paste. It really depends on how intense the flavor you want it to be. As a guideline, I have 500 grams of chicken breast meat, and I'm using about 120 grams or about 4 ounces of the curry paste. Once the curry paste becomes aromatic, add the chicken and coat the chicken with the paste. And next, you can add the remaining of the coconut milk into the pan. You can also just use some common vegetable oil to saute the curry paste and add all the coconut milk after adding the chicken. It's not gonna make a big difference. Throw in 2 or 3 pieces of kaffir lime leaves. And add some water if it is too thick. Let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and along the way, season with palm sugar and fish sauce. Then followed by the Kabocha squash. The Kabocha squash will take about roughly 10 minutes to become soft, and it really depends on how big you cut it. A few minutes later, you can start to add the long beans. Long beans takes about 5 to 6 minutes to soften. When it's nearly done, do a taste test. This is important because it is the time that you fine-tune the flavor. Some of the store-bought curry paste might have added some salt and some are not. Also, the amount of coconut milk and the water that you add, and whether you close the lid or not closing the lid while simmering it. All this will contribute to how much salt that you need, or whether you need to add some more palm sugar, fish sauce, or even curry paste. Also pick 1 Kabocha squash to see whether it is soft. When the curry is about to ready, add the bell pepper. And then followed by the basil leaves. Give it a few quick stirs and turn off the heat. The red Thai curry with chicken is ready. There are different ways to serve it. You can ladle the curry on top of steamed rice or serve it with noodles. Garnish with some finely shredded kaffir lime leaves and some red chilies. If you like this recipe, please click the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and give me a like. Please share it on the social media so that anyone that you know will also be able to enjoy this recipe. My name is KB Kwan from tasteasianfood.com. Thanks for watching.